The government shutdown continues. We talked yesterday about what services would be or would potentially be affected by the government shutdown. The shutdown is continuing as of right now. We've got a poll up on our website, davidpakman.com. How long will this last? Will it be resolved by the end of the week? Will it go into next week? Will it go later in the month, or will it pass into out of October and into November? I think, Lewis, it will last only long enough so that both sides, Republicans and Democrats, realize that this is actually good for no one, and whatever political message the Republicans were trying to send with this shutdown, which they caused, do not be confused. We'll talk about that a little later. And then we'll be back open, because the reality, Lewis, is there is nothing here that necessitates government being shut down. It is 100% nonsense political games.
But the worse things get, the more they can just blame it on Obama and make it seem like this was all his fault. I mean, isn't that kind of the whole idea behind this?
Absolutely. And I don't even want to skip ahead, because I have so much to say about that. So first, let's talk just a little bit about what's happened in the last 24 hours. No real negotiations have been held. There has been blame trading, pointed allegations made by both sides. Republicans criticizing Senate Democrats as being unwilling to negotiate. And of course, Democrats pointing out accurately that this entire thing is over Obamacare, essentially, a legally passed law, and it's absurd that this is causing a government shutdown. There are about 800,000 federal workers that are beginning furloughs. There are a number of federal agencies curtailing activities. Republicans are now, they shifted to this tactic over the last 24 hours, Lewis, of trying to piecemeal fund specific areas of the government that are by default shut down during a shutdown. That didn't really work. The Defense Department says it's not totally clear that service academies are going to be able to participate in sports, which puts Saturday's Army versus Boston College and Air Force versus Navy football games on hold. I have a feeling, Lewis, that the sports will happen. Why is it that I just get the feeling that whatever really is desirable to have run will run? And sports, as we know, we always have money for wars. And I have a feeling that even during a government shutdown, the football will be played.
Yeah, you know why? Especially because there are TV and network contracts involved here, and we know that big business trumps government.
Absolutely.